right, I have some more poplar. I have a long piece. Well, I've cut it up now. For the most part, it's not long anymore. But it was a long piece that I bought it. And so it's a bigger square than what I was using for the small ornaments. This right here is, it'll be bigger. But I'm going to make another acorn. But it's going to be an acorn box, hopefully. I may or may not be able to put a screw on top on there. That's okay. We're just going to make something where it just at least the top fits on there. And we'll go from there. And I have some more oak. I had to glue the 4 squares together. See if I can't. I don't think I need to use this whole length of this. I could probably cut it in half. I'm thinking. I just want to make sure I have enough. And this right here is pretty long too. It really is. But the reason why is because I want to make sure I have enough room between the tenon and my art piece this time. So hopefully, I can do this right. So anyway, I have to make a tenon on here so I can fit it on the chuck. And then I'll join back with y'all, okay? And I hope y'all are having a happy new year. Okay, I had to make sure this camera is right. I know that last project I did with the acorn, there was some sections where I was shaping the top and I had to cut it out because it was below the screen. You couldn't see it, and I was very disappointed in that, but I had to cut those clips out. So I gotta make sure this is on there properly. It's just so annoying. I gotta wear it on my chest, and I'm not complaining. Excuse me. I'm not complaining. I mean, I'm glad to have it. I really am. I'm glad to have it. Maybe one day I can think of a better system. I have thought in the past of hanging maybe a PVC pipe from the ceiling of my carport coming down to just face right down on the piece. And then I took it down. I'm not sure I remember why. But I think it's because I really wanted to be able to face right in front of the piece. I just think that captures it better of what I'm actually doing. And with that sitting above the piece, you can't really see it, and if I had it over here, it might be in the way between me and my work piece. So I think that's why I took it down. So anyway, regardless, let's get to the piece. Okay, I got it. I got the tenon made, and on the chuck here, I got the tenon made for the, where did it go? Oh my goodness. Where'd that piece go? Oh, it's right here. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. So I got a tenon made for that also. The only reason is if I need it. It's not necessary. Well, yeah, it is necessary. I have to put it on the chuck and put an indentation hole in it to fit the cup part of the acorn in it. That's what I did last time, and that's what I'll do again because it seemed like it worked pretty well. Okay, so I'm fixing to shape this some. Then I'm going to put a hole in it. So let's get right to it. I'm excited. Now this one's going to be bigger. It's going to be a little bit bigger. I was thinking on making an acorn box, but I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. If I can, that's what I'll do. All right, let's do this. Okay, I might is the key word, have enough to make another one out of this. And then I can buy some more of the poplar wood. It was a big chunk. I got some more big chunks in the house. So let's see what we can do. I think this is awesome. This is awesome stuff. Awesome sauce. I'm stoked. Stoked. What a word. I wonder who created that word. You ever wonder about stuff like that? Where did these words originate from? I do. I'll go look it up. Maybe we need to ask Rock. Where did stoked originate from? Who started it? That's funny. Maybe it's because of stoking the fire at the fire pit or at your fireplace. So they probably originated stoked from stoking the fire. That's probably what it is. Because, you know, when you get stoked, it's like you're... I don't even know why I'm talking about this stuff. That's so funny. But, well, regardless, it's a new year, so I can talk about what I want to, right? And this is my video. So, anyway, I don't even know what I was talking about. I know I was talking about stoked. So, anyway, when when you're stoking the fire, it makes it flame up more. It gets hotter. The oxygen is getting to it more and creating it to be intense, you know. So I think that when you get stoked about something or somebody or what have you, that's what's happening. You're getting inflamed, you're getting excited, you're enjoying what's going on or whatever. Let's put a hole in this thing. Let's put a hole. We can put a bigger hole in this thing. Let's see. Okay, I got a little bit better this time. I wanted it kind of rounded off, not just a little nubby point. Well, the other one looks like that too, but I wanted a little more sticking out a little bit. Isn't that beautiful? I don't even know if I can get the cap off. It's on there. Even though it's not glued on there, it's on there. Wow, that thing is on there. We'll see if we can get it off later. Anyway, I'll fix it right up and be done with it. How about that? All right, we have it finished. It looks beautiful. But I had run into some problems. One thing is, I found out that the acorn usually is as wide as it is long. As wide as it is long. Usually, that's pretty much the dimensions. So, that's off. The roof is beautiful, but it's not sloped down like it should be. It's sloped way up still. It should have gone in some more. Or the top of the acorn, excuse me, is not a roof, but I call it a roof, but whatever. I'm so used to making the little bird houses with a roof. Okay, the other problem is, this is not the original that I made. This is. And look what happened. See, I had to make another one. And I didn't film that part. I didn't film doing that because I ran into problems the last minute trying to drill a hole in here. But But the good thing is, the really excellent, wonderful news is that taught me, after that mistake happened, to, once I put the wood on the lathe, go ahead and put a hole in it first. Go ahead and put the holes in it, then drill a hole down the center. But I have to make sure I measure where the hole needs to be. So, anyway, so the wonderful thing is, it has taught me a better way of making them. And that right there is a big plus. So I'm glad that I ran into those problems. So it's still beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I need to, and I wanted to also make it a box. And at first, when I got it off the lathe, it was fitting together, and it had this suction. It was coming together and staying together. The lid with the bottom, it was staying there, and I could hold it, and I had to kind of pull it off. But I don't know if it's because I'd just gotten it off the lathe, and maybe that suction and the heat and the friction, the wood had to settle down, and it was expanded or something maybe. And so over 24 hours, it lost that suction, and it would just come loose all the time. It would not stay together anymore. And I thought to myself, I'm just going to have to glue it together as a birdhouse. So that's what I did, instead of a box. Now, also, I made another one for the fun of it out of scrap walnut I had made with a pattern on there. Now, the pattern is not normal for Acorn, I know. It was just for fun. So I got this piece I made. I don't have a hole in it. So it's closer to what it should be with the shape of the roof. See how this is shaped down more. This is just too rounded, too thick. Acorns, normally the top of the acorn is normally not like that, but there are different shapes. There's some shapes of acorns, because there are different kinds of acorns that are kind of flat, actually, and they come around here and they're kind of flat, which I don't care for. So there's different kinds of acorns out there, different kind of acorn trees, different varieties and species. So anyway, so we've learned a lot this time, and I just wanted to share all that with you, that things happen sometimes, and I run across problems, and I make mistakes, and things don't turn out the way I thought they would, and things happen at the last minute. I mean, this was a last minute thing too. I had it all together, and I went to drill the hole. I was drilling the holes in it and making it a little bigger, I put a little big bit. I can't find my other bits. And when I put that big bit in there, it just ripped it. So I thought, oh, well, I'll just make another one real quick. And so that's what I did. So anyway, it's still beautiful. I mean, this is a bigger than the other one. Hold on, let me see if I can find the other one. Okay, here's the other one. This is the first one I made. It turned out, oh gosh. Let me hold it like this. You see how it's much bigger than the first one I made. The first one I made turned out pretty well. I mean, it's shaped pretty close to Acorn. Now, the roof of it is a little bit sloped up more, and I was going along with this one right here, to shape this one. And so I got to looking at pictures of real acorns, though, and that's how I came to the conclusion that the shape of the top really has to be down more. This one's really just too too high. Too high. So anyway, that's okay. It is beautiful. I'm not being critical. I'm just pointing out the mistakes I've made so that I can improve on my art. That's all. You know, you have, as an artist, you have to, you don't want to be overcritical, but you have to be critical to, in a helpful manner, okay? It's the same thing with people. You can be critical of people in a hurtful manner or a helpful manner. And I'm trying to be critical in a helpful manner, not hurtful. You can be loving about it, or you can be hateful about it and rude and ugly. And that's not what I'm doing. I'm trying to be caring and loving about it, and improve on my art, because I have, as an artist, I want to improve on things where I see there's a mistake. I like to make things realistic. Some people like more abstract art, and they don't, they don't care if it's realistic or not. That's fine. Everybody has their own different art style. It doesn't make it wrong. It's just, that's them. Everybody's different. I've always been realistic, real life stuff, to make something look as real and life-like as possible. So anyway, I won't ramble on about it. Okay, and I hope y'all are doing wonderful and your new year is starting off well. Y'all are having a good time and on the right foot, going ahead in life, right? And with a big old smile. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to get started with some stuff, gluing some more stuff together and get going. All right, y'all have a good day, and we will see you again soon. Bye-bye.